Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. If you use your eyeballs, you will see that the siege of Edinburgh, the counter-siege by the Scots, it has been lifted, and it is now a free city in the sense that, you know, we occupy it without opposition. I don't know. Catherine of Berwick, who is actually... It's her here, the least charming of the Berwick three, because as you can see, she's an utter snob. She has been betrothed to Baldwin Vaughan, and I think we're pretty much forced to accept. We are starved for good generals, and as you can see, he's got all sorts of sweet military traits, and Catherine isn't really a prize herself, so we're gonna accept. And there's gonna be flowers and a cake and small children bearing rings and all other sorts of, I don't know, wedding-y things. Shut the fuck up. Okay, look at this. The Holy Romans are now at war with the Kingdom of Scotland, which is not bad, actually, because we are allied with the Holy Romans, which probably, in some way, weighted their decision to wage war with the Scots. But anyway, that on one hand is good, but on the other hand is not so good, because I kind of wanted to take these two Scottish provinces for myself, but the Holy Romans might do it before I ever get a chance. Yeah, you'll also see that we are now, well, we may have always been, but we are now the richest faction in all the land, because we have, I don't know, around 130,000 ducats in the vaults under London, but no amount of money will bring our faithful King Walter the Honorable back from the dead, because, well, that doesn't make any fucking sense. In his stead, King Stephen the Honorable, which, you know, aka Stephen Dubois 2.0, he is now our new king, and he is in Rennes, which is a weird place to have the King of England, but he's just gonna hang out there. I really don't want to fuck around and take him across the channel to London. He's fine where he is. You know, he's lived there the majority of his life. And I don't think he really wants to leave. He'll probably live and die there, and I'm fine with that. Anyway, London now has a brothel, and we're gonna build. We're gonna build some council chambers just for the hell of it. Dublin market, great. Edinburgh also needs to build something, I believe, and I would like it to be something military related, but I think we already have a city watch, which is, I think, the best building we could build. So instead we'll build a logging camp, just to, you know, start off on the right foot in Edinburgh. And, well, that negative population growth is irking me. It's all squalor is what that is. So I'll have to build crops and all sorts of shit there to counteract that. Now I have a literal boatload of agents that have landed near Caen, namely Bartholomew of Arundel. Bartholomew, we'll just call him Barty for short, and I'm not sure where he's gonna go. We'll just have him hang out in these Scottish lands, because Catherine is no longer available. She got married, and she's now on her honeymoon in the south of France, which, I don't know, it doesn't really make sense. It's a little weird considering, you know, the whole situation. But anyway, we're gonna get Perkin. We're gonna send these merchants all over the fucking place. We're gonna send them, I don't know, for something worth trading, such as glassware, and we're gonna get what's his nuts of Plymouth to trade wine. You know, actually, if we just trade a lot of wine, we may get a monopoly, and that'd be pretty great. Let's try to do that. We'll try our damnedest to get a monopoly on wine, and then we'll go from there. Anyway, Hubert of Packenham, he has been inflicted with pneumonia, and I don't trust him out in the wilds of Anjou, because as you can see, there's a million French bastards out in the forest having parties and drinking and doing all sorts of debauchery, if you can use it like a verb like that. But anyway, I really don't want any part with it. Any part in it, and I know Hubert agrees, so we're just going to try to avoid that, and we're gonna have he's gonna stay in Anjou. Well, no, this one archer unit is gonna stay in Anjou. These two units are gonna head to Rennes, and there we go. Anyway, in actual fact, I don't want to leave Anjou unguarded. I would head towards Bruges and... What is this? Scottish large town. Yeah, that's Bruges. And whatever the hell this is, the Scottish capital. Because, you know, I like I said earlier, I want those lands. But I won't do that because I imagine these French fucks are at one point or another going to declare war. And they'll take me in the rear. And I'm not looking forward to it. They'll take Anjou, Rennes, and Caen from me. Regardless of how much I weep and or beg. So I'm going to try to avoid that as best as I can. But anyway, we're going to grab Luz and his army, and they're going to take out these rebels. There we go. I nearly fought that on the battle map, which would have been dreadfully boring. I guess Luz has gained a trait. Any second now, we'll find out. Here it is. He is severely wounded. No. Okay, well. That sucks for him. He's an old man. He's in no condition to be severely wounded. I kind of regret that. But on the other hand, we're going to have to grab Baldwin Vaughan and we'll send him to Edinburgh because we need a strong general on the northern front. I wouldn't say he's a strong general, but he is most definitely the strongest. Oh wow. Okay, well, we're going to grab some of these assholes, some of these mercenaries, because we can certainly afford it. What's the upkeep on these guys? 250. Oh my word. 360. Even more ridiculous. But like I said, we can most definitely afford it. Our mercenary crossbowmen are not bad. 232. We're making thousands upon thousands of golden dollars per turn. Hand over fist, etc., etc. Anyway, not a whole lot is going on, really. It's just a bit of war, just a bit of that. We're going to try to get Margery of Berwick to marry the Holy Romans. Who is this? Von Frankfurt. I have no idea who this guy is, but we're going to try to find the greatest, most eligible bachelor in all of Germany, and we're going to marry him and have German/English babies, and it's going to be beautiful in all sorts of ways. But at the same time, we're going to try to do the same with the Genoese. We're going to forge some alliances, some concrete alliances with blood ties, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Okay, we're actually going to have Gerard of Essex scout around for the Germans, and then we will see if we can find any German lords that we'd like to marry, and then we'll go from there. But on the other hand, well, no, there's no other hand. We're going to end the turn, and we'll see what the winter brings. Alrighty, so something. Check this out. Oh, laughter and also sadness. King Stephen the Honorable has died. We are going through kings like nobody's business. Look at this, King Joffrey. What? We actually have a King Joffrey. Just a little tip of the hat to all you Game of Thrones fans out there. We have a King of Joffrey, and you know what? He looks like a bit of an asshole as well. And he is seated in Dublin, which is even odder. I can't even remember who was king before whom. The line of succession here is horrendously bad. It's not going well at all. We're losing so many kings, it's not even funny. Well, it's a little bit funny, but at the same time, Notre Dame de Paris has been founded. And I'm going to read this. I hope you will too. Holy shit. Apparently Notre Dame is apparently going to take 200 years to complete. That's a rough estimate. That's fucking insane. That's nuts. I'm still kind of choked about Stephen Dubois 2.0 kicking the bucket. Also Admiral Giles. No. And Claire Packenham. What the hell? See, King Stephen Dubois 2.0, he gained the Privy Seal, but just as it, you know, he got to clenching it in his old wrinkly hands, that was the end for him. It just slipped through his fingers, like like tears in the rain. I don't know who Simon Greystoke is, but Jesus Christ, he sounds like a fucking wizard. I guess we're gonna have to find a replacement for Admiral Giles. Where's his army? It's Admiral Philip now. We've got Admiral Philip, Admiral Richard, the resident bitch, and there's also Alfred over here. which are all pretty mundane sounding admirals. Admiral Giles sound like a name I could get behind, but not so much this. Okay, Carnarvon is a full-on fucking castle. Holy moly, this is quite interesting. Knight Stables, that will only give me Hoblars. I'm not too interested in that, but I will build some mines, actually. And I'll drill square at some point. This is very nice. We got a nice recruiting center. I think we're going to... Oh, yeah, I'm already doing that. That's embarrassing. Anyway, we've got a nice recruiting center in the heart of England here. And we're going to have to retrain some of these units. I'm going to send the Malays back to Nottingham for retraining. For the future battles of... Oh, look at this. We've got some better units in Nottingham as well. We're going to grab these. And we're going to send them to Edinburgh. And the Kingdom of Denmark is now at war with the Holy Romans. And look at this. The Holy Romans are now at peace with the Kingdom of Genoa. So hopefully we can broker an alliance now. Look at this. Very generous. They're totally into it. Marry Princess to faction heir. Don't mind if I fucking do. Wow, this is amazing. They think that's generous as well. Okay, so look at this. Sybil of Berwick is absolutely ravishing. She's one charm point away from being like max capacity charm. I don't know, level over 9,000, something like that. But anyway, we're going to make this offer. Okay, well, apparently I already have the maps, so I'm sure I did that, I don't know, probably in the same episode. I'm so forgetful. But anyway, we're going to do this. And look at this. We now have an alliance with the Republic of Genoa, and we have married the faction heir. So hopefully their kids will allow us to inherit all of Genoa. I don't think that's actually how it's going to work, but regardless, that really pissed off the Moors for some reason. It pleased Pope Eugenius. Look at that. We've got another fucking marriage. It's amazing, and I think it might be better than Catherine's. In all truth, and you know, truth be told, marrying a faction heir in Italy is a lot more important than marrying an old man in England. So you can imagine.
Yes.
Where to, sire?
You can imagine that there was a bit of rivalry there. And Gerard of Essex is scouting for any handsome German that he can find. It's a little hard to explain when he's wandering about, you know, the purpose of his being there. Yeah, I'm just looking for hot young men down to marry and make children. That doesn't really, you know, that's kind of weird, really. We've got another merchant in fucking London, holy moly, and another bishop as well. And I think, yeah, we need a bishop in Nottingham, and it's going to be Thomas of Rutland. There you go, buddy. Have at her. We've got a diplomat in York. He's going to head to Scotland for some reason, Reginald. And we've also got a diplomat down here. Let's see, what is this town? Oh, it's already owned by the Holy Romans. It took them one turn. It's fucking Antwerp. They've already taken Antwerp, and they're heading towards Bruges. And it appears that this captain is going to head to Caen, but I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, we're going to start trading in wine, and we're going to piss off the French to no end, because really they're supposed to be the kings of wine. But look who's trading it all. It's me, England, in your face, you French fucks. Okay, next step of the conquest of Scotland is, of course, taking down these Scots that have accumulated around this, I don't know, watchtower. Call it a fort if we really wanted to, but no, it's a watchtower. And the only thing that needs to be done before that can happen is we just need to retrain our armies a little bit, strengthen up our armies, and also, where is he? There he is. We need to get Baldwin all the way up here with his fucking host of mercenaries, and we can grab even more mercenaries, and we're going to do that. We're going to get some Gwent Raiders. What are these guys? These guys are Irish and Scottish heavy axemen. We're going to grab them as well. Why the hell not? Okay, we've got a whole fucking host. Oh, look at that. Baldwin now has a mercenary captain. We've got a whole host of mercenaries to fill out our roster. We'll take some of these. Well, of course, we'll take the archers, and I'm actually going to grab 2 of these units to retrain in Nottingham. We're going to grab the archers, and we'll grab some spearmen, and that will fill out our unit. Well, we need some cavalry, but I don't think we'll have some. I don't think they have any cavalry, really. Oh, my mistake. They have some, they have quite a lot of cavalry. But that's why we'll grab some spearmen. But anyway, I digress. Alright, it appears that Baldwin Vaughan is unable to have children, so he's going to adopt Robin of Shrewsbury here, and we will do that, actually, because he is an administrator, and it really can't hurt to have another lord. I'm not sure exactly... Oh, there he is, Robin of Shrewsbury. He could be the lord of... I'm gonna say Edinburgh, actually. There's no way he's gonna be the lord of any of these towns. Holy shit. Also, the Doge of Genoa is dead, which means that the husband of Margery is now... Oh no, not Margery. My mistake, it's Sybil of Berwick. The husband of Sybil is now the king of Genoa, which is great for him, I guess. It doesn't really affect us at all in this game for some odd reason. But anyway, Margery here, not to be outdone by either of her sisters, is on the hunt for some hot lovin'. So we got to find... Oh, Captain Helmet. No, that's not who we're looking for. Yeah, also, the Holy Romans took Antwerp, and they're well on their way to Bruges, forcing the Scots out here into our lands, which is not the greatest. Not the greatest. But anyway, like I was saying, Margery is on the hunt for some lovin', and I think probably...
Shall I represent our people?
I don't know, maybe if we do this, we can do the exact same thing we did with Sybil, where we just marry the faction heir through diplomacy, if, you know, we don't actually have to physically hunt down a lord, because we're not having a lot of luck. Oh, here we go. We've got Reinhardt, who seems to be quite the stud, but I don't know anything about him. I'm gonna have to, I don't know, listen to some rumors in some nearby towns, see if he's an asshole or what, but sounds like a lot of effort. Anyway, York now has some paved roads, and it will build mining network for the cash. Nottingham's stables. Might as well build knight stables, that's all we can do. We've got 1 million units to retrain. That's fine. I don't really mind retraining as many units as we have, because, well, it doesn't really hurt at all. Except it hurts our wallet, but in reality it doesn't, because we're fucking filthy goddamn rich. Anyway, I'm going to build some farms in Edinburgh, and that's our buildings. Look at this. Leonard de Morley is a witch hunter. Is that so? Here, what is this guy's frickin' name? My word. I'm not gonna doubt anyone's word. Anyway, we can probably get Thomas of Rutland to take care... Well, no, I'm not confident in Thomas of Rutland. We actually need Leonard de Morley to take care of this. Here we go. 77%. Make it so. Anyway, we're making even more money. It's frickin' amazing. Anyway, Baldwin and as many units as we can fit are going to go into Edinburgh, and we're going to pull these 2 units out. Oh. And these weak frickin' professional units, there they go. Aha. Now we have some units to retrain in Nottingham. Once again, like I said, retraining, not a big deal. I don't really mind. Captain Nigel is well on his way for some... Oh, never mind. We'll do that. Look, Captain Miles. Speaking of Miles, we could have really used him, because now the Scots have blockaded the port of Nottingham. And I gotta say, Miles would have taken care of that no problem. We put him out to sea. We gave him the burial at sea, the old coffin in the water. You know, you weight down the coffin with stones so that his body sinks to the bottom of the ocean. You know, it's like a Davy Jones kind of situation. And anyway, we put him to sea, and it was really beautiful. It was a nice ceremony. There was a whole lot of pipes and... Well, I don't want to say pipes, because then the Scots will get involved. It's a whole big thing. But anyway... Okay, we've got a proper army to take on these Scots with. We're going to leave Robin of Shrewsbury behind, because, look, he looks fucking frightened to death already, and he's in a castle. He's in town. He's currently at a butcher's shop. Well, maybe he's a vegetarian, actually. That would explain why he's so frightened. But anyway, we're not going to take such a little wussy with us to frickin' campaign in Scotland. So anyway, we've got Baldwin of Vaughan, and he's going to take down these Scots the next opportunity he gets. And then we're heading to Aberdeen, We're heading to the Highlands. I'm going to assume these are the Highlands and these are the Lowlands. I don't actually know. Hold on. Here we go. Scottish Lowlands and Scottish Highlands. Okay, we're actually going to head to Grampian first, and then we'll make our way to the Highlands, and it'll be great. Anyway, I think that's pretty much all to do. I'm kind of debating whether or not I should declare war on the French preemptively, and then I can just take Bordeaux and get it over with, because they're really starting to piss me off. They're just wandering around like it's no big deal, like we're totally best buds, but in reality, I kind of hate them, and they kind of hate me. So you know what? I'm gonna grab... Where'd he go? I gotta... Here he is. Bartholomew. I choose you, Bartholomew. Okay, we're gonna declare war. You know what? I'm doing the same thing I did earlier. You don't actually need a diplomat to declare war in Medieval 2. You just need a fucking army. Here we go. We're gonna attack this neutral faction. Yes. Okay, we've got Duke Hubert of Packenham, who I think still has pneumonia, actually. Yeah, wow. Does he ever? Fuck. But anyway, we got Captain George here. They look like they're going to put up quite the fight. Oh, look at this. Archers, eh? Oh, that's quite interesting. They're going to put up quite the fight, but it's not going to make a difference because we're going to slaughter them regardless. I'll see you on the battle map. Alright, here we go, folks. This is my deployment. I've got all my units in a nice fat line. I've got crossbowmen in front, spearmen, 2 units of swordsmen either flank, group 2 here. Well, I'm gonna try to get them in a, there we go, deeper formation, like that. I've got a catapult, and it's gonna be great. I've got a whole lot of melees on either flank, my mailed knights. These fucks, they're ready for battle. So, you know what? We're gonna go. We're gonna see if we can kill these, French motherfuckers with as little casualties as possible. You know how it goes. Oh shit, I can't actually move them like that. There we go. Once again, the modern Total Wars have ruined Medieval 2 for me. It's not the greatest, but regardless, we're going to speed it up to ×6 the speed. It's going to be ludicrously fast. Look at these fucking French bastards. It's a lot of blue and white. Whereas we, of course, it's all red and gray and silver and steel, the color of war. And look at this fucking road. What kind of road? What the fuck? The French must have built that. We English would have never built that. I gotta tell you. Okay, we're gonna pause because it's getting out of hand real quick. No, we are too far forward. Once again, we're caught out of formation. I'm fucking it up yet again. My catapults are going to be caught way in front. Ah, there we go. Okay. I'm going to grab my melees on the right flank. I'm going to see what I can do to fake them out. Well, actually, I'll grab both. I'll grab all my units. And we'll do what we can to fake them out. Maybe buy some time. No, our catapult is completely fucked. It's way out in the open. And, well, we're going to loose as many arrows as we can. Look at this. We've got 1,000,000 archers. 1,000,000 professional archers versus this one fucking unit of levy. Well, they got some crossbows and other shit, but it really doesn't matter. We're gonna flatten them no matter what. Are they firing? They don't seem to... Oh, shit. There we go. Hundreds of English arrows raining down on our enemy. It's rather great. Okay, we're gonna pull our forces right around the flank over here. They're gonna run... And we're going to charge into this one unit of mounted sergeants. We're going to rout them like it's no fucking problem. We're losing a few crossbowmen, and our catapult is actually in position. It's pretty great. And, okay, they appear to be charging now. So we're going to pull back through our spear lines. We're going to have our archers fire at these knights. We're going to take out this ballista with one unit, and they appear to be standing idle, so as we cannot charge from the flank. But anyway, we're going to countercharge here. It's going to be pretty sweet. Hopefully we can catch these. No, the sergeants have gotten out of the way in time. Lucky bastards. I'm going to turn off skirmish mode, actually. That'd be pretty great. But we're going to pull our swordsman, well, first of all, our spearmen around the flank. Stop. There we go. Now, we appear to be getting charged by some spearmen over here. And our Malays on the left flank are getting torn apart by spearmen. I did not see that, but now I do. It's great. I've actually run those units now, unlike last time. These spearmen are well, the swordsmen actually. They're on their way to support. It's pretty great. Pretty great. What the hell's going on here? Okay, we've routed the French already, so we're going to envelop them. Our archers are kind of getting caught up in this shit, so they're going to run out of the way. Here comes fucking Baldwin. There he goes. Okay, I'm going to deepen my formation and attack those Frenchies. I'm going to have my Malays attack from the rear. We've got attacked by spearmen there. Oh, fuck, run, you bastards. Okay. This is going not bad, not bad. We're getting some incoming fire from somewhere, but I'm not exactly sure where. Anyway, we're going to charge into the back of these guys. We're going to flatten them. No problem. No fucking sweat. Oh. Here we go. Nice big fat charge in the backs of these militiamen here. Our swordsmen are cutting right through them like fuck.
The enemy general lies dead.
Oh, damn, we're receiving some arrow fire. Where is that coming from? It's our own men. That's real embarrassing. Anyway, our swordsmen are doing not bad. Alright, our fucking lines are in a shambles here. I think we've actually routed the majority of our enemies. So I'm going to reform and we'll do the dirty... Oh, shit. I keep misplacing my Malays and forgetting where they are. Okay, well, these guys are running down some routing units. I'm going to put them up on the hill. And here we go. Going to regroup these two units as well. I don't want my general cut out in the open either. Okay, it's going well. It's going great. We've killed a lot of these French bastards, and I don't think my catapults have actually fired once. So we're gonna get a few shots going off, see if we can roast some of these guys. It's gonna be great. Okay, we've reformed our lines. We got a secondary battle going on, really. A lot of the routing French units are now back in formation. We're going to crush this fucking archer unit. We're going to have to maneuver around that spear unit, though. That's the only thing. We've routed the fucking spearmen again on that flank. That's fine. We're going to move our spearmen forward in a solid line. Present some death to the enemy. Look at this. They're charging with a spear unit. We're going to tire them out. We're going to avoid them. No fucking problem. Okay, we're going to take out this archer unit. Like, right fucking now. Okay, this catapult is far too close now. Look at that. Pretty much decimated half the fucking unit in one charge. Nothing they can do. Nothing they can do. It's fucking over for them. Completely fucking over.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay, I'm gonna charge right into these guys. We'll see if we can take them out with one fucking charge. I imagine we will, but you never know.
Units, double time! Units, fire at will! Fire at will!
I think that spear unit is back for more, so we're gonna rout them again. Here we go. Our charge. Well, fuck, it went very well for sure. Very well indeed. Okay, I'm gonna grab all my Malays. I'm gonna present one solid line in the back. This is going on rather long. But here comes a million English arrows. Amazing. Very amazing. Okay. Hopefully that's the last of that one unit. We're going to charge our Malays into the ass of the enemy, and we're going to bring an end to this fucking drawn-out battle. Here we go. Look at this. They're mostly routing anyway. I don't know why they continue to fight. The majority... No. Form up a bit. Form up just a tad, lads. Okay, well, these units are fucking done for anyway. Our Malays are hot on the case. And look at this. We've caused... Okay, we've beaten the enemy. I'm going to run down these routed units. I'll see you back at... Well, it'll be the stat page anyway. There we are. We have won the fucking battle. And we killed 920, captured 700, and I'm not sure what we're going to do with them. Perhaps we'll ransom them, maybe. And we'll try to ransom them. Ransom rejected. Okay, then. Look at that. Relations worsened. Probably with France, because we just fucking declared war on them. Who'd have thunk? Look at that. Very poor indeed. Now, I think Duke Hubert here, we'll have to retrain some units and see what we can do. We can get a few quick retrains in, like these Malays, if we can retrain them before we continue on, that would be great. That's not bad, actually. And then we'll recruit these units for reinforcements, and I think we'll head straight for Bordeaux, actually. There's no reason to try to fend off these armies. I think Caen will probably be able to stand for itself. And then whatever units are in Rennes will move to Anjou. And I guess Rennes will just be vacant and empty. Hoping that the French will not attack. But anyway, I think I will end it here, guys. That was not a bad battle. It went very well. As usual, everyone, thanks for watching. I appreciate it greatly. I'll upload another video very shortly, and I hope you'll watch that one as well. Bye. Bye.